Hey guys, Views here. In this video, I'm reviewing a very interesting game. I played like a few months ago, and I think I've been like meaning to review it, but I kind of like forgot about it. I beat it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna review that, and I kind of completely forgot until now. Anyway, this game is called Metal Hellsinger. I don't know how well known this game is at all. I don't think it's that well known. Like honestly, I don't know how I found it. I just like found it like while like browsing the Xbox store, and I was looking at sales and stuff. Then like I don't know, there's not much online about it. I think. I don't know how popular this game is. I really have no idea. But anyway, that doesn't matter. It does not matter in the slightest. Because this game is awesome. This game is really cool, really unique. I don't know, like this game is like right up my alley. I don't know how it like went under my radar for so long. Where like I think it came out in 2022 when I just like discovered it like less than a year ago, and then I actually played it like a few months ago. So yeah, I don't know how that happened, but so I'm assuming like I don't know, it's kind of on the DL, but I don't know, doesn't matter. But anyway, this game super cool, super awesome game. This game it is a rhythm first-person shooter. What? That's a crazy combination. I love Fortnite Festival and Guitar Hero, and I love first-person shooters like Doom and like Call of Duty and zombies and stuff. This gets kind of like combines the two, which is like a crazy concept to me. Like when I first like I had to play this is one of the few games in my life that I played the demo first before I actually tried it, because that concept was just so like interesting to me that like I had to like see what it was like about first. I never really play demos. Like if a game is like cheap, I'll just like buy it and I'll play it, and like if I don't like it, then like that kind of sucks. But like like then I can just stop playing if I really want to. But I'm usually pretty good about picking my games, honestly. Like I can't remember the last time I picked a game and it was like horrible. Again, it's been a few years, I'd say, since I've like played a horrible game. But usually I put a good amount of research, and if a game looks like, if I feel like I have like a good radar for like if I look like I'm gonna like a game, I probably am gonna like it. Like if I look at it, I can probably like tell whether or not I'm gonna resonate and like mess with it. But yeah, anyway, this game, yeah, I had to play the demo first. That never happens. So the way it works, it's like it's just a shooter, but you have to shoot like the enemies like on the beat, or like a little like, so you have like your crosshair, but then like there's like notes that slide into your crosshair, and you have to like press the trigger and shoot when the notes like come across your crosshair. Very interesting concept to me, but it like works really well, and like it's really good and it's really unique, and I like it a lot. And pretty much the reward that you get for timing it right is you do more damage, and like you can do cooler abilities and stuff, like some abilities that you need to do to like time right. Anyway, so yeah, that's like the main grasping thing from this game, is like that feature right there. And then if you don't like this, you can just turn it off and make it so you always, every time you press the trigger, it does the most, it times it perfectly. So if you don't like that feature, you can just play as a normal shooter. It's still a pretty good shooter on its own underneath that, but that is like the main attraction for this game, I'd say. The main niche, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so this game, it's got like 10 or so levels. Each level is like in like a different stage of hell or something like that. Really cool environments here. And but the cool thing is each level has like its own song, and each song has like a different beat per minute. And kind of like throughout the game, the beats per minute get higher, so like it gets more intense and faster and stuff. And these songs, they're original songs for the game, that are made for the game, but they use a lot of, it's not just like one guy. It's not like Doom, for example, where Mick Gordon makes all the songs. No, it's not like that. It's like they collaborated with like different bands, and each level it's like a different band that you're listening to, which is like really cool to me. Like there's some pretty big ones here. There's like some like I didn't hear, like I haven't heard of, but like are still like pretty well known, or like a lot of them that I have heard of but actually not like listened to yet, like they're on my list, but like I've heard good things, but like I haven't. Like Trivium, for example, that's a very big band. They got some people from Trivium. They got the vocalist and the guitarist, I think. Ginger, they got a couple of songs of her with the woman from Ginger. That one is like she's repeating, I think, in this guest. She's like the only band person that like repeats, I think, that's like really well known. You got Serge from System of a Down on the final level, which is like, wow, that's awesome. Like the final level, you're listening to like that's a big name, like anyone that like knows anything about metal or new metal, like you know that guy, that funny guy, that silly little guy. And yeah, they made a song with him, and it's really good and it's really cool. Hearing his voice at the end of the game. And then what are some other ones? I'm kind of blanking out. It's been a while, like I said, since I played it. Yeah, Trivium, Ginger, they got, where's another big one that I'm missing? I'm blanking on a big one, but you can look it up if you really care. Just look up the band. There's some pretty big, nice known metal bands, And mainly it's a lot of just like vocalists. They'll say like this guy from this band. There's very few that's like the actual whole band. But yes, usually it's like the vocalist or a guitarist from a certain band. But then there's also, you can get the DLC, which does include a few like actual songs, like previously established songs, like Disturbed. Like you can get down to, you can get that song like playing in the background if you really want. I'm not the biggest fan of that song personally, but you can listen to that. There's some other songs in the DLC, like I said, I'm blanking on them because it's been a while since I played this game, but there's some good stuff, some well-known stuff. You can look it up, and yeah, some nice names there. Very cool that they did that, and the soundtrack is great. All the original songs, they're all really nice. I never was like it was, not only did I think that any of the songs are bad, but I didn't think that any of the songs were like, I was like vibing to all the songs, you know. I was like bopping my head to all of them. Like they were all like fitting, and like they all worked really well, which is great. And also at the end of each level there's a boss fight, and that boss fight has its own unique song as well. Except that one, actually no, it's not its own unique. There's like 4 of them, and like it's like 2, I think, like 2 bosses. Like it'll be like 2 levels where it's the same song, and the next 2 levels the boss has the new song. And yeah, so a little less songs for the bosses, but that's okay because it's still new unique music that you're getting, and it's just the final boss. It's only like 5 minutes anyway. So anyway, very cool game. Yeah, very cool music. What else? The guns, the weapons are pretty cool. Some pretty nice weapons in there. You got basic stuff like a shotgun, and you shoot it on the beat. It's like and you got like shoot on the beat, and it's like really cool, the pumping of a shotgun, like stuff like that. It's really cool. You have like dual wield pistols. It's like and keep that beat going. Really cool. There's a crossbow. It's an explosive crossbow. Should point that out. There's some really cool weapons. I'm not gonna spoil all of them, because that was a cool thing that I like discovering them. But yeah, weapons are really cool. Got like a sword and stuff. But yeah, you start off with a sword, and then like you slowly get more guns and like actual bullet shooting weapons, like projectile shooting weapons as the game goes on, which is really cool. What else? Also in this game, it keeps like a score. There's like a score at the top, and you can get like multipliers. Like if you get hit, your multiplier goes down, and if you get a bunch of kills without getting hit, your multiplier goes up. So there is like an actual score, like you are playing a Guitar Hero, and you can compete with your score. There's a leaderboard. I've gotten pretty high up there, not to brag. I think I'm like top 10 on one of the songs, and I wasn't even trying, just playing it for my first time. But anyway, that's beyond the point. Yeah, that's really cool that there's a score and a leaderboard. So if you really like are competitive about that, you can keep on replaying the levels and trying to get the best score. That's really cool. That adds a lot of replayability, a lot of value to the game if you're into that kind of thing. What else? The enemies, there's some unique enemies, but they're all like kind of weird, honestly. The enemies aren't like the greatest part. They all look really cool, I will say. The designs are really nice in this game for the enemies. But some of them are just kind of basic, and they just kind of like act really weirdly. Like a lot of the melee attacking ones that's like come up to you and like attack you, like they're really easy to dodge, and like you're never getting hit by them as long as you're like jumping and dashing and all that. Like they're not really a threat at all, which is fine. I feel like Doom has a few enemies like that. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, some of them are just like kind of weird, and they kind of like don't really do much, but that's okay, because then there are some that actually do much, which is, yeah, awesome. What else? Each weapon also has its own ultimate ability that it can charge. Like as you get kills, it charges up an ultimate ability, and it's like, yeah, that's a lot of replay, not replayability. That's not what I was going for. A lot of uniqueness to the combat is what I meant to say. That's awesome. Also, like I said earlier, you can dash, jump, double jump, and all that. So the movement does kind of feel like Doom Eternal a bit. Feels like actually a lot like Doom Eternal, except you got time your dashes. You can't dash unless you press the dash button on the beat, which I think is really fun and really cool. You might not. That's okay. But that's a really cool thing. I like that. Yeah. It's all around. You gotta be doing that beat, which is really fun. I think that's really cool. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, environments are cool, guns are cool, enemies aren't the greatest, but still really cool. Still very cool, I'd say. The story, there's a story, but like, it ain't all that. But it's something to follow along with, I guess. The cutscenes have a really cool style, I will say. In between each level, there's a cutscene, and there's a pretty cool art style on that. And the voice actor, he's from something. What's the voice actor, the main voice actor? He's from something big, but I can't remember. It's been a minute since I played this game. Like I said, I should have made a review sooner. But yeah, the main voice actor, he's a pretty big name, I think, in video game voice acting, if I remember correctly. I was like, oh, that guy, he sounds familiar, and I searched it up. I was like, oh yeah, he's this guy. But I forget what he's from. But yeah, voice acting's cool. Cutscene style is cool, but the actual story is like, whatever. But that's alright, because you don't need a good story anyway. Yeah, there's also a horde mode in this game that's pretty cool. It's like a roguelike style horde mode. Like each time you like level up, like each time you finish a run, I guess, you can take your points, level up, and get new abilities and stuff. Which, like, wow, I love horde modes. I love roguelikes. That is awesome. And then I love awesome music. It just combines all that and just puts it together. And I love first-person shooters. And again, it's all together in that. The horde mode, yes, big thumbs up for horde mode. And that's just a nice thing to do after you beat the game. If you're still craving that gameplay, you know, still craving that music, you can just go back, play the horde mode, choose whichever song you want. And yeah, that's awesome. Also, 4 difficulties to the game. That adds, once again, replayability, and just you can choose your difficulty. That's awesome. We love that. What else? I think that's about it. I don't know what else there's to talk about. Like I said, let's go a little recap. Awesome guns, awesome, unique mechanic that I have not seen anywhere else. I think there is another game like this. Oh, I forget what it's called. It's called like, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. I've never played it, but there is another game that came out before this that this game supposedly like kind of took a lot of inspiration off, like a lot of inspiration. I haven't actually played it, and it's like a shorter game, I think. But I can't remember anything today. Sorry, but yeah, other than that, one other game, I don't think this features from like as in any other game. So yeah, very unique, cool feature. Cool weapons, very cool weapons. Just overall good movement and all that, good mobility. And yeah, cool score, cool replayability, horde mode, all that stuff. Good music, like it's good everything. Awesome game, awesome, unique game. It's not too long either, probably like 7 hours. Oh, I forgot, there's also like challenges that you can do each level after you beat it. There's like free like challenge things you can do. That's pretty fun, and you unlock like abilities from that. That's pretty fun too. Not the most fun, obviously. The actual levels are way more fun, but challenges are cool. I like them. Anyway, that's awesome. Yeah, game super replayable. Lots of replayability. Like I said that word a lot. I'm gonna shut up about it now. But yeah, awesome game. I've already said all the awesome stuff in it. Awesome, just like something else. The theme is awesome. Like you play as like a demon trying to like get your voice back. Like that's awesome. And like you're like fighting through hell and all that. Like that's awesome. That's really cool. It's overall awesome game. This game I give 6.5 out of 7. The only thing that is like not the best about this game is I feel like it feels a little janky sometimes. You know, it feels like a little like under budget, if that makes sense. Like every now and then, like the enemies will kind of spaz out a little bit, but that's okay. That's not like a game ruining thing. I never came across like a game breaking bug. I never like clipped through the map, nothing like that. Just like it feels a little undercooked, if that makes sense. That's the slightest bit. And yeah, that's the only reason why I'd rank it low. Yeah, 6.5 out of 7. Still phenomenal rating, phenomenal game. Go check out this game if you're into that kind of stuff I mentioned. And yeah, have a hell-tastic day. And yeah, 6.5 hell yeahs for this game. Yeah, catch you on the flip side. Oh, Elden Ring review. I've said this a few times. I've said I've been making an Elden Ring review a few times because I originally played it for the first. Oh, I'm being blown up on Instagram. That's like 15 like reactions this at once. Anyway, yeah, that. Sorry, lost myself there. Elden Ring review coming very soon. I said this before in like some of my older ones that it was coming soon, but then I didn't mention that I changed my mind and decided to replay it before reviewing it because I just feel like I missed a lot. I missed like a lot of remembrance bosses. Apparently, I missed like 5 or 6 remembrance bosses. So I gotta go back and do all that, do some side quests that I missed, do all that before I can review it. And I did an int build, and I didn't play with any spells the first time, and I played with spells and all that, so I think I'm good enough to review it now, but I'm going to play one more time with a DLC, and then I'll review the DLC. But yeah, Elden Ring review coming real soon. Just gotta fight Moog and Radabeast, and then I am done with that, and then I'm reviewing that. Might come later tonight, honestly. It might come later tonight. Actually, no, it won't come later tonight. I don't have any time tonight. I have an AP test tomorrow I got to study for. But anyway, yeah, bye-bye.